welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton, and welcome to the final Everton 24/7 report of the week. Plenty of news as Sundays go, and this one has taken social media by storm today. That is, of course, the rumours that Kurt Zouma is set to hand in a transfer request to push through a permanent move to Everton from Chelsea. Now, these rumours were broke by the Daily Star this morning, but the same paper has then rubbished these claims later today. No doubt this rumour has got many Blues talking, and many Blues excited at the idea that maybe the Kurt Zouma deal isn't off the table, at least. None more so than myself, as you can gather from last night's show. I was very resigned to not getting Kurt Zouma this summer, but with so many conflicting rumours going round, it's hard to believe anything right now. Whatever way you look at it, it's very much out of our hands at this stage, and it seems we will have to wait for a more reliable source to see what Zouma's stance really is in this situation. But whatever way you look at it, from an Everton perspective, knowing where we stand with Kurt Zouma is pivotal to our transfer plans from here on in. Now, one possible dent in our transfer plans is the increasingly expected departure of Idrissa Gana Gueye. The Daily Express today report that Paris Saint-Germain have upped their bid for Gueye to £30 million, potentially rising to £40 million through bonuses. Now, that sounds like a decent offer for Gana, given his age and the position we're in right now. According to the Echo, that's actually more than they offered us in January. So in my opinion, I think the time is right to accept this offer, provided we've sorted a replacement, which I don't think we have. But now the onus, it seems, is on Marcel Brands to pick the right man to succeed Gana and get a deal done. Because once that is done, I do think we should be alright to give Gana the green light to move for that price. Now, could Gana's replacement be an ex-PSG player? Today we've been linked by Le Parisien to the current Juventus midfielder Blaise Matuidi, which he's a similar type of player to Gana in terms of his work rate. He's a tough tackler, but he is 32. Given the main reason that I'm okay with us selling Gana is that he does turn 30 later on this year, surely this would be utter stupidity from Everton to sign an even older replacement. Thankfully, I don't think Marcel Brands is that daft, and I reckon this is a rumour we can comfortably throw on the scrap heap. Staying with Juventus though, and of course Moise Kean continues to rear his head on this show. Tonight, the top Italian sports journalist Gianluca Di Marzio has said that Juve have named their price for Moise Kean. That price is reportedly between 22.5 million and 27 million, which is not a bad price given the current financial climate in football. We look set to do battle with Arsenal and Barcelona for him, but Arsenal are apparently more focused on other targets, possibly Wilfried Zaha. And Barca, of course, plan to loan him out to another La Liga team as soon as they buy him. So we may still have a strong chance of convincing him to come here, given we seem the best place to offer him the first team football. Now, a rumour set back in a pursuit for another attacker we've been linked with, and that is Rafael Leao. Correio do Manhã in Portugal report that Rafael Leao has signed with Jorge Mendes as his new agent. He's a very big agent, heavily linked with the likes of Wolves and Valencia, and they reckon his new agent is going to try and push Leao towards a move to one of these clubs, with Valencia most likely. Now, I can't see how either of those sides are going to sign him. For one, from the financial side of things, I think Wolves might be set to sign another big money striker this summer, in Patrick Cutrone. I'm not sure why we're not going after him, to be honest, but that's by the by. We've got Maxi Gomez has just moved to Valencia for a fair chunk of cash. I'm not sure where these sides could finance this deal, but equally I think it will be interesting to see how this change of agents could affect where he ends up. So hopefully we'll have a better idea what's going on with Rafael Leao soon, but we'll certainly be keeping an eye on him. Finally today, two rumoured departures, and both involve our friends Galatasaray. Now, for once, neither of these rumoured players are Henry Onyekuru, who is heavily linked with the return himself to Istanbul. But it is in fact our own Turk, Cenk Tosun, who Gala have apparently joined the race to sign, according to Turkish newspaper Sabah. Of course, Cenk's already getting a lot of interest from Schalke in Germany, and I think it is always good to have more than one potential suitor for a player. It gives us a better hand in the negotiations, and the demands for the player could equally sort of twist the buying club's arm and get us a bit more cash. So fingers crossed there is something in those rumours, because maybe we could make a bit more cash back on Cenk Tosun than we first imagined. The other rumour comes courtesy of the Turkish outlet called Güneş, and that was that Everton have rejected yet another loan offer for one of our players from Galatasaray, and that man is Schneiderlin. This rumoured loan was a 1 million loan fee with an option to buy. According to that article, Schneiderlin would be keen to move to Galatasaray for the Champions League football that's on offer, but Everton instantly rejected that offer with no doubt a permanent deal or a proper transfer fee, more what we have in mind. And rightly so, I think, because particularly with Ghana and maybe James McCarthy leaving this summer, Schneiderlin could actually have more of a role to play this season. And if he isn't in our plans, we must try and get more money for him, because I think he actually could be more valuable to us than that. But it is encouraging that so many of our squad players are starting to garner some interest from elsewhere, and hopefully we can see a fair few sold on before this transfer window shuts. At this stage, it seems everything just seems to be just rumours, and it may just be a case of blind faith in Marcel Brands and Marco Silva to do the business for us right now. So be sure to let us know your opinions on today's topic, particularly Kurt Zouma. Do you reckon we will still get Kurt Zouma before this window closes? Be sure to drop us a comment and like and subscribe while you are at it. Until tomorrow, thanks again for watching on the Toffee Blues.